Chrome Music Lab is completely free and can be found by typing in Chrome Music Lab on a Google browser. Once you get to the site, this is what it looks like, and the three we're going to look at today is this one, which is called Kandinsky, this one which is about rhythm, and this one about Songmaker. So the first one, Kandinsky, is aimed at younger children, sort of early years through to year 2. If you draw circles on the screen, they make a person sound. If you draw triangles, they make a percussion sound, and lines make a note. The longer the line, the longer the note lasts for. The higher the sound, the higher the note. The lower the sound, the lower the note. The more you do, you can add as much as you want, and it will play from left to right. The only downside is that you can't take away things. I can't take away this one by right clicking. If I undo, it'll take the last one, which was this one. So if I continue along to more shapes, once I've got all my shapes I want to do, then I can press the play button and they will play. If I change the colours, they'll play a different sound, slightly different sounds. And then finally the orange and red ones. It has got limitations because I can't rub out. I can only undo the last ones. I like using this for emergent coding for younger children, so they can have the idea of whatever they're putting in there is their code telling the computer what to do and what sounds to play. The next one we're going to look at is the rhythm. Rhythm is really simple. You have a number of different scenes. The different scenes have different noises in. Got the next one, you can hear. So they've all got different sounds, and then you can do patterns. So hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one, miss one, hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one, hit one. And if we have hit two, miss one, hit two, miss one, as we play it'll just run through the pattern. And really nice for children, for music, and also for computing, looking at sequences and patterns. And then the final one, the one that the year 2 making music module uses, is Songmaker. And Songmaker, you can change the settings for Songmaker. At the moment this is the default setting. If you go into settings, you can change how many bars there are. If we go down to 2, and if we change how many octaves there are, go down to 1, you can see that we've got a very smaller scale for our for composition. For year 2s, I'd be quite happy to stick with the first one that comes up, so not changing anything. And then what you can do, the squares here can be filled in by clicking on them, and you can make a sound. You can make as many sounds you want. If you make a mistake, you can just click on it again and it deletes. You can also use chords. If you do a sequence of hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one, that's a chord. And if we do another chord here, and so on. And the children quite like to make patterns, but after a while they'll realise that the patterns don't make the best sounds. Something like this will make simple noises here, simple noises there, and then chord sequences here. If you want to also go down the bottom, you can do rhythm. So if I do this, at the moment it's set to the default, which is electronic rhythm. If I change the notes, I can change to piano, strings, I quite like the strings, and then I can go to blocks. So when I play it, and you can see it'll play. Things you can do down here, you can change the tempo, so you can make it a lot quicker. And you can also change a few settings down here. If you click on save, you get a few options to save. You can download the MIDI or the WAV. I never ever use them, although you can do. The embed code is useful if you wanted to put in your music into Book Creator. It will embed into there. But the one I use most of the time is Copy Link. And what you can then do is you can then stick your link onto a Google Doc or a Word document, and then you can revisit your link next week and it will catch up from where you left off. And if you disappear out of this without saving, it will ask you, are you sure you don't want to save? Yes, I'm sure. And it will go back to the beginning. So that's Chrome Music Lab.